Hello. Hi guys. This Sam. I'm back again with another update concerning the application that I'm building. If you are new to the series of videos that I've been making, my application is Crisis Echo, and this app is a system that is able to detect crisis from social media application, any disaster that is occurring, or anything that is out of the ordinary that is occurring. My application is able to detect that. So currently I'm processing posts from 8 different social media sites, some of which include YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, yeah, etc. These are just a few. So what my app does is it takes posts from this, and we clean the post, and we try to understand what people are talking about in that particular post, right? So if we get about 5 posts talking about the same event happening in a specific location, so like let's say there was a flood in Alexandria, or maybe there was a gun shootout in Alexandria, and someone wanted to, like a group of people posted about it. My system is able to scan social medias and get about, if it's able to get about 5 posts talking about the same events. In this case, the shootout is able to, so we just create the longitude and latitude from that geo. So the process is called geoencoding. So we take what people are saying, and we create a longitude latitude out of it, and we attach that particular location to that particular crisis. So what gets displayed on the map is a dot and like an SVG displaying what kind of a category, what kind of a crisis it is. So yeah, that being said, that's how the system works, and my system also has a full data lineage, meaning if you like if you go on our site, every alert that my system sends to you could be traced back to a crisis which is on a dot, which is a dot on the map, and this crisis too could be traced back to the unified post that the crisis came from, and the unified post could be traced back to the cluster that the unified post was synthesized from, and the cluster also could be traced back to the original source posts that we took from the social media sites, and these source posts have the URLs of the platforms that we took, the URLs of the posts from the platforms that we took this post from, right? So if we took posts from Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and we take posts that are talking about similar events, and we create a crisis, a geolocated crisis out of this, you would be able to get the links of where these where we got this particular crisis from. That I mean the posts that this particular crisis are coming from. So with this, a user could use that to verify whether the information on our platform is true or not, and to take the needed actions from that particular time moving forward. Yeah. So that is to maintain a transparency within the system. I don't try to hide how. I don't try to make the system a black box, and people don't know where these particular informations are coming from. So it's good to have a transparency, and the user could have the ability to check the sites that this particular information is coming from. So the system has multiple components. I have an SOS system on the application. So if, let's say, someone was in immediate danger, like maybe someone is following you, or any type of danger that it is immediate, and like calling 911 wouldn't suffice, or like it would take a long time for them to come. You could simply shake the phone, and the application is able to detect the motion and send notifications to people around you with the application. So meaning people would be able to see the notification, the distress call that you're sending, right? And they could come to your rescue. And with that also, you could see them on the map. So it's kind of like a helpy situation. The person sending the SOS is the helpy, and the people coming to their rescue, the person's rescue is are the helpers, right? So the sender of the SOS will be able to see the live tracking of people who are coming to their rescue, right? They'll be able to see them on the maps. Also, there is a chat system included. You could chat with the people one-on-one to discuss what your situation is currently, so that they have a fair idea of what they are coming into, right? So I believe this system is a much more like a faster way to solve an immediate danger, rather than going to the local authorities before they respond to your situation, right? This is much more faster. I may later on include this. Maybe the local law enforcement agencies may like to have this system connected to their system. So I may in the future create such a connector, like an API that they could also connect to, and so that when there is a distress call, it gets sent to the local law enforcement agencies to also be aware about, right? So that is the SOS system. So we also have a community report system. That what the community report system does is, instead of we only taking posts from social media sites, we also have our own platform where people could post a picture with the description of what is happening around them. That is a disaster or any crisis at all. They could post it, and people within a specific mile radius of that particular event would get notified of it. They would be able to see it through the community feeds, right, of my system. So that is it. And so we have the map system, the SOS, and the community report system, and the alerts also. And I don't know much about where this project will lead, but what I do know is that it's a really, really good application in terms of the help it provides to people in danger. And I'm kind of looking for funding right now from Y Combinator, so I plan to apply to Y Combinator. The reason is it's very expensive to process posts from these big platforms. They request a lot of money. Like Twitter requests for about like 100 to 500 users a month to use their API. Even with that, they give you limited tokens, and it is not cheap. It is not cheap to process posts from these social media platforms. So or in this case, an investor in this particular case will be very, very beneficial in making the system real functional. This is the future. This could be a future for security, decentralized security. This is the future of security. It could be where security is actually decentralized, and you could help the help needed from your community or the people near you. You know, and in this modern age of AI and everything, we may have robocops roaming about, and I believe such a system would really integrate into this Internet of Things, and that is also a future possibility for this particular application. And I'm making this video so that I keep track of the progress of this application and this project, and also so that anyone who wants to see this or wants to use the system gets a fair idea about what the system is about, and also for investors to see what the system is. And I hope this project becomes something great, and hope to make it something great. So I'll leave it at this point, and yes, that's it for today. And yeah, one more thing. I have now created an LLC, and the next step would be to transform my Apple developer account to an organization so that I could host this particular application, since I'm taking user data. So it needs to be under an organization. So I'm currently waiting for my dance number so that this app would be live on App Store for everyone to download. So stay tuned, and the app will come live soon for you to download on your application. Stay healthy and stay safe out there. Peace out.